I'm glad that after 2.5 years, the liberal media has finally decided to put their 2016 election conspiracy theories behind them and have decided to move on to something else.
I believe with the firmest conviction I could possibly communicate that Trump will welcome the Russian help and any other help, but especially Russian help in 2020. He is counting on them because he wants to win this election at any cost to our country.
Now he's conspiring with the Russians to steal the 2020 election. Every time I turn on CNN, I feel like Bill Murray in the movie Groundhog Day. It's like I'm reliving the same day over and over again. While normal people were expecting that the end of the Mueller investigation and the release of the report would be the end of the insanity, Democrats, of course, are saying it's just the beginning.
I'm really of the mind that the Mueller report is part of the beginning. It's not the end. Maybe, as Churchill famously said, it's the end of the beginning. Because there's still so much more that we should know and that we should act upon.
It's just the beginning, they say, because there's so much more. There's more. We may joke about liberals having Trump derangement syndrome, but it's not a joke. It's 100% real. And at least Chelsea Handler is now admitting that she had to go and see a psychiatrist because of President Trump.
You know, I'm reading your book, and I'm feeling like a bad friend because I didn't realize you were suffering some. I mean, everybody took the 2016 election hard, but I didn't know it really knocked you down like that, and you came back stronger. That's what the book is about.
Yeah, I had a midlife identity crisis once Trump won the election because I had never had my world feel so unhinged, I think, and I had to pay a psychiatrist to listen to me about Donald Trump. For me, as I can imagine it must have been for so many people, it was a huge emotional trigger of everything being destabilized. And I was like, I gotta go see a psychiatrist.
I've been trying to tell you should go see one since the day after the election. You may recall that she broke down into tears on her show in this famous clip and pondered whether or not she should leave the country. Saturday Night Live alumni Amy Poehler just gave an interview with The Hollywood Reporter where she said that it's hard not to have a panic attack every day because of President Trump. Model Chrissy Teigen, who looks like she got collagen injections in her cheeks instead of her lips, is still saying that President Trump is the reason why she's having ongoing mental health problems. At one point, President Trump blocked Chrissy Teigen on Twitter, apparently tired of her trolling, but instead of that helping to get her mind off of him, it made her even more concerned, and she gave an interview with Vogue magazine saying that it made her anxiety even worse. Teigen said the presidential blocking has given her anxiety because every day in America pretty much begins with a, quote, flurry of presidential tweets that she can't look at. When Teigen sees people responding to them and freaking out over things Trump tweeted, she has no idea what everyone is talking about. Do I get in the bunker or not? Poor Rosie O'Donnell was afraid to leave her house on election night before the results even came in, out of the possibility that Donald Trump would win.
It was horrible. I was away by myself in Boston about to shoot a TV show, and I said to my therapist, do you think it's wrong for me to go alone? It's election night, and what if he wins? And she said, you know, Rosie, you've got to stop it. Always the negative tapes in your head. No one is saying he's going to win. You go there and you do your job. I went there and I actually got physically sick.
Yeah.
I got physically sick that night, and I thought to myself, this cannot be happening.
Oh, it's happening all right, and it's fantastic.
You are not alone, and it just makes me feel better to know that I'm not alone.
I'm not sure if gathering together to, quote, scream helplessly at the sky on Trump's election anniversary is really the right way to be dealing with that. Do you guys remember this? This is really real. They really did this. Listen, this is not normal. This is when you should go see a doctor.
Subscribe now to MarkDice's YouTube channel because every day you will get more great videos like this as he continues to search for a cure for the liberal madness.
To help raise awareness, go to MarkDice.com or click the link in the description below and order one of my Liberalism Find a Cure shirts. Available in a t-shirt, long sleeve, and a hoodie. Like all of my shirts, it's available in a whole bunch of different colors as well. And this shirt has 2 different styles. If you don't want the one with the big Liberalism Find a Cure on the front, there's another version of it. So head on over to MarkDice.com or click the link in the description below and check them out.